Hi guys! Bet you didn't expect me back so soon. See, I told you that you never know when another video of mine will pop up in your feed. Gotta hit that notification bell so you don't ever miss a beat. Today, hey, that kind of rhymed, didn't it? Don't let me get sidetracked. Okay, today I'm going to go a little out of my comfort zone and use no black outlines. Yep, you heard me right. At least not the whole thing. I still may do it for areas that need heavy contrasting shadows such as eyelashes and the inside of nostrils. Well, you get the picture. To do this, I'll be using Arteza products. Now, just as I said in the last video, I am an Arteza affiliate. What does that mean exactly? Basically, I just get to show y'all some of their awesome products, and if you like what you see, you can order some for yourself using my links provided in the description, or use my 10% off coupon code, which is Kira Studio One. This is valid until October 1st. If you do decide to purchase their products this way, please keep in mind that I will get a small commission at no extra cost to you. So you get some cool products and you get to help a sister out. It's a win-win situation. Yep, I have my own code now, just like the official YouTubers. Moving on up. Let's color something. We're gonna need a sketchbook. Also, you get a cookie if you just got that referenced. But anyways, this is Arteza's premium sketchbook. Let's see if we can find something worth coloring in here. Well, what about this quirky astronaut girl? No? Okay. They ain't ready for it. I guess we'll keep it pushing for now. Let's see what else I got in here. How about this? Yeah, I doodled this weird alien girl during the Area 51 craze. Even though she's weird, I kind of like her. But I think we've got something else that you guys might like. How about this? Great. Let's go ahead and get started then. As I stated earlier, I'm in an Arteza Premium Spiral Bound sketchbook. It's 100 sheets of 68-pound paper, which is ideal for dry media. This would include pencils, pens, pastels, things of that nature. But y'all know me, your girl never really follows the rules, so we're just gonna go ahead and add some liquid to this. I don't know why, but I love how liquid mediums react to this type of paper. It's a problem. I just love the light texture, I guess. So today, I'll be going in with these fine liner pens. I'm actually a really big fan of finishing an entire sketchbook and then seeing the pages not be able to close how it was previously supposed to close. I like seeing that the sketchbook was worked in. Do you get what I'm saying? I know a few friends who actually hate that. They can't stand seeing it. They think it's kind of messy, but I want my sketchbook to look lived in. I know y'all know what I mean when I say that. Anyways, I love all the colors that these fine liners come in, and thought to myself that it would be a shame not to show some of these color liners, which is how I decided not to use any black today, even though I live for outlining all my drawings with the bold black line. It's literally my favorite thing to do. But we are going to suppress that urge today so we can try something new. I started with outlining those little ginkgo leaves in this yellowish color. I think that's what they're called, but I'm sure if I pronounce it wrong, one of y'all will let me know. Anyways, at first I wanted to make them green because I've seen ginkgo leaves in that color as well, but decided to go this route because then I could do a primary color scheme. I thought it would be cool to make the leaves yellow and give him a yellowish skin tone and a blue jacket situation with a solid red background. For some reason, the primary colors are really fun to look at because together they are so bold, but it can be hard to always put them together in a way that's aesthetically pleasing. And yes, I know red and blue are not really considered the primary colors now, and that cyan, magenta, and yellow are. It's crazy how education evolves. Back in the day, red, yellow, and blue were the primary colors. No ifs, ands, or buts. Pluto was a planet, and the food pyramid taught us that we had to eat meat and dairy to be considered eating a healthy, balanced diet. It was all a lie. Everything's changed, just like me. I used to only want to draw females, but here I am drawing strapping young gentlemen with no sexy facial hair. What is wrong with me? I also like adding plants with most of my drawings now, if you couldn't tell by the drawings I just showed you previously. I don't know, they're just so calming. But anyways, y'all let me go on a tangent. Let's get back to the supplies. What I really like about these pens are that they are water soluble, meaning that the ink can be diluted with water, even after it has dried on the paper. But I find the quicker you add water to it, the easier it is to react. I'm using this technique in today's drawing, but you can honestly use them just as they are. I have found through trial and error that my favorite way to use these are simply to scribble on a separate piece of paper, use a wet brush to pick up the color, and then use that ink almost kind of like a watercolor situation. It's quick and effective if you're not trying to do a whole painting like this, but just want to add a small base layer. This is how I start the first layer of skin. I'm using the pens on a separate paper, then using a wet brush to pick up the pigment like watercolor and quickly placing where the shadows are on the skin to give me an idea of how I want the lighting. After all that's said and done, I switch over to my beautiful colored pencils. I know the last time I used these on video, it was a complete struggle. Not because of the pencils, but because of my lack of knowledge for colored pencils. I usually stray away from them because the girl has weak wrists, okay? And I know the technique for using them is to burnish the layers. And yes, I said burnish and not varnish. Y'all taught me that vocabulary word in my last Arteza video. I said varnishing. Like, who's painting here? Anyways, thank you. Y'all are awesome, but I hate it. I hate burnishing. I hate it. It hurts my wrist so much, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to let the texture from the color pencil shine. It gives the drawing this nice sketch feel that I really appreciate and gravitate towards. That's why I always say you gotta do what works best for you. The end result really makes me happy. Honestly, I know it probably would have looked 100 times better if I used this burnishing technique. However, I know me and I know my wrist, and I'm not trying to break them, so I'm gonna skip out on that. But like I said, I do like this. I like the sketchy feel, especially because it's in a sketchbook. Hello. Even though I really like this sketchbook because it has perforated edges, so you can cleanly tear out whatever page you was working on and still have a completely composed piece. I gotta tell y'all, when I was working on this dude's hair, man, I had to use every fiber of my being to not outline everything in black. Like, it was so tempting, but I'm proud of myself because I did not do that, and it came out pretty nice, pretty decent. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I still just want to outline everything in black, but I will restrain myself and refrain from doing so. Honestly, when you're an illustrator, it's all about personal preference. I've seen a lot of great artists who don't use black outlines at all, and I like it. I mean, I can see from my own piece here that it gives it this lighter feel. And if you were going for a realistic piece, which I'm not, some of y'all like to think that I'm going for realism. No, I still am trying to do like a cartoonish kind of feel. But if you are going for a realistic piece, not outlining will really help with that. But if you want to try these techniques with these supplies, don't forget to check out my description for my links and use the code KiaraStudio1 for 10% off, right in time for a Labor Day sale. I want to give a huge thank you to Arteza for sending me these products and being the first company to really reach out to me. It really means a lot to me, and I'm eager to see what new products you're going to come up with. Definitely will be trying the Everblend markers in another video, whenever that is. Just make sure you're subscribed and ring that bell so you can be notified when I post another video. It may even be tomorrow. No, I'm just joking. I can't make back-to-back videos. Or can I? No, who knows? Until then, I'll see you when I see you. Bye.